Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we have a new problem in Leetcode. It is one of the most famous top 150 problem. The problem number 274 H index, given an array of integers called citations, where citations of I is the number of citations a researcher received for their ith paper. Return the researcher's H index. According to the definition of H index on Wikipedia, the H index is defined as the maximum value of H such that the given researcher has published at least H papers that have each been cited at least H times. I would say the description of this problem is terrible. It's really terrible. The problem doesn't need to be that complicated. Like the description that didn't make the problem quite easier. It's making it even harder to understand. But by looking at this example, I guess it will be quite clear for us to understand the problem. So we have um, this array, and the output should be three. But why? So we have this array means the researcher has five papers because each one represents a paper and each number is in the amount of citations in this paper. So in total, and each of them had received 3, 0, 6, 1, 5 citations, respectively, as I said. And since the researcher has three papers with at least three citations, and the remaining two with no more than three citations, each, okay, their H index is three. So basically, we have all five papers, and we have three that has at least three citations, which is number three, this, and six, and five. And the remaining two, which is zero and one, has no more than three citations. So this is how we calculate the citations. Fixing this problem, there are two solutions, and I would say it's pretty easy in terms of code once you figure it out. Um, it's basically we'll do it in three lines of code. The first line that we could like sort the array, and after sorting the array, we will try to make a while loop to find the H index. And we would say how we can do this. So first, let's just um, sort the citation array in ascending order, and I would say A and B, A minus B. This we making it sorting. After that, I will have let I, and I it will be our H index, and I will return it because I all the time forget to return. And I will make a while loop to find the H index. So first I will say while I is less than citation.length because I need to find something to loop through. Okay. And which this one is quite tricky to understand. Citations of I of citation the length minus 1 minus I should be bigger than I, and I will describe this in a bit. If these two conditions met in the while loop, we increase I by 1. What's happening? What is happening? Okay, let's try to understand it or figure out. First, we said we sorting the citations. So first, the citations array is sorted in ascending order using the sort method. This necessary to properly uh, access each citation's contribution to the H index calculation. After that, we're trying to find the H index. First, we initialize a counter, which is zero, which it will be start at zero. This counter will be used to iterate through the sorted citations array from the end, which is the highest values, towards the beginning, which is the lowest value. So because of that, we're trying to going from the end, because as you see, if let's say that we will sort the array, so how it will look like. After sorting it, it will be 0, 1, 3, 5, 5, and 6. Okay. So first I equal 0. So it will be citations minus 1, dot length minus 1, which will be this index, because citations dot length it will be 1, 2, 3, 5. And minus 1, it will be index of 4, which will be 6. If if this if this value if this value is bigger than I, we increase I by 1. So we'll increase I by 1 right now, so I will equals 1. Okay. Right now I want to compare the H index with the second element from the end, which is 5. So because of the citations, the length minus 1 minus I, because I right now equals 1, so it will be 5 here. So it will be equals, I guess that will be true, because 5 and 1, it's bigger. So it will be equals 2. We will have the same with 3. We continue until we reach 1. It's not bigger than 1. So we return I. Let's try to talk about in the while loop in details again. So in the while loop, we use it to check citations in reverse order, starting from the highest citation, starting from the end. The condition citations, this condition, uh, citations of the index of citation dot length minus 1 minus I checks if the citation at the position of citations dot length minus 1 minus I is greater than I. The expression citation minus 1 minus I, it effectively reverses the index to start checking from the highest citation value. If the citation value at this index is greater than I, it means this citation contributes to the H index and I is incremented. Okay. After that, we're returning the H index. The loop continues until citations does not meet the H index criteria. The citation count is not greater than I, or until the citations have been checked. The value of I at the end of the loop represent the H index, the maximum number of papers that have at least ith citation each. In terms of the result, the H index function calculates the H index for researcher, which is defined as the maximum value of H such that the given researcher has published H papers that have each been cited at least H times. This implementation uses a sorted array of citations in ascending order and linear search to effectively find the H index. So that's it for today's video. Before that, I will just try to submit and see how good I'm doing. Okay, so it's not that good. It's not bad, or just not that good. I'm beating only 38%. Um, I guess the next video, which will be have the next solution, I guess could be way more better for us or easier for us to understand. So that's it for this video, and I hope you like my content. If you like my content, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and see you in future problem.